Hello children, now today we shall do the 8th standard prose lesson 7. The lesson is The Great Sacrifice. It's a play. Now first I shall give you a brief summary of the lesson. Now in this play the characters are Panna, who is the nurse of the infant Uday Singh, that is a baby. Then Padma and Champa, they are the maids, the servants. Then Banbir is the half-brother of Uday Singh, who was ruling Mewar for Uday Singh. When the curtain raises, we find infant Prince Uday Singh sleeping on his ivory bed and Panna, his nurse, sitting on another bed. Her son, who is of the same age as the prince, is sleeping beside her. Padma, a maid, comes in. Panna and Padma are greatly worried about the political situation in Mewar. From their conversation, we learn that Banbir, the half-brother of the prince, had become ambitious. He had killed some nobles and suppressed the others. He had become an autocrat. Everyone was afraid of him. After the death of Ranaji, nothing was going right. No one was happy. The nobles had become mean and selfish and quarrelsome. There was discontent among the people and in the army. Though Banbir was not liked by anyone, no one was courageous enough to oppose him. Panna compares him to a snake. She says, Banbir is an ungrateful person and a curse to the house of Mewar. Padma tells her that Banbir was planning to become the permanent Rana of Mewar and that he had decided to kill Prince Uday Singh. Panna says, if Banbir has resolved to kill the prince, she has resolved to save the prince. Panna recalls the day on which she had promised the dying queen, the mother of Uday Singh, that she would give her life to save the life of the prince. While Panna and Padma are talking, Champa, another maid, comes in running. She informs Panna that she had seen Banbir rushing towards the bedchamber of the prince with a sword in his hand. Panna requests Champa and Padma to help her. She lifts Uday Singh from the bed, changes his clothes and puts him in a basket and then covers him with flowers and leaves. She asks Padma and Champa to take the basket out of the palace and to hide themselves near the gate. She says that she would join them later. Champa is afraid that no one in Mewar would help them. Panna assures them, saying that they would go to Asa Shah, a good and reliable man. Panna is confident that he would definitely protect the prince. The maids depart with the prince in the basket. Panna dresses her own son in the clothes of the prince and puts him in the prince's bed. She kisses him a number of times and lies down on her bed. Banbir comes in hurriedly and asks her where the prince is. She points to the bed where her own child is sleeping. Banbir, without thinking, rushes towards the bed and kills the child with his sword. Panna cries aloud and falls on her son's body. Banbir goes out. Panna thus saves the life of Prince Uday Singh and keeps her promise by sacrificing the life of her own son. Now children, you have to first read the lesson and then in your notebooks, the first main will be glossary. Write the meanings and then we shall do the next comprehension. That is, first answer the following in 2 to 3 sentences each. Now question 1. Why were Padma and Panna worried? Answer. Padma and Panna were worried because everything was going wrong since the death of Ranaji. No one in the state of Mewar was happy. Question 2. Name the person who was ambitious. Answer. Banbir, a half-brother of Prince Uday Singh. B. What is he compared to? Answer. He is compared to a snake. C. Why were the other nobles powerless against him? Answer. The nobles had become mean and selfish. They were quarreling among themselves. Though they hated Banbir, they were not strong enough to go against him. Question 3a. What did Banbir make up his mind to do? Answer. He resolved to kill Prince Uday Singh. B. Why had he resolved to do this? Answer. He wanted to become the permanent Rana of Mewar. Question 4a. What did the prince's mother tell Panna when she was dying? Answer. The prince's mother told Panna that she had lost everything except her son. She was leaving him in her charge. She asked Panna to bring him up like her own child and protect him from all harm. B. What did Panna promise the Rani? Answer. Panna promised the queen that she would give her life to save the life of the prince. Question 5a. What news did Champa bring? Answer. Champa said that Banbir was talking to a man outside and he would be there in a few minutes. B. What did Banbir have in his hand? Answer. Banbir had a naked sword in his hand. Question 6a. Why did Panna change the prince's clothes? Answer. Panna wanted to dress her own son in the prince's clothes. She wanted the prince to look like an ordinary child. B. Where did she put him? Answer. She put him in a basket. C. What did she cover him with? Answer. She covered him with flowers and leaves. Question 7. Whose clothes did Panna make her baby wear? Whose bed did she put him in? Answer. Panna made her baby wear the clothes wear the prince's clothes. She put him in the ivory bed of the prince. Question 8. Who did Banbir kill? Did he realize his mistake? Banbir killed Panna's son, thinking that he was the prince. He did not realize his mistake. Question 9. What are the main qualities you appreciate in Panna? Give reasons in support of your answer. Answer. Panna was a brave and courageous woman. In the time of danger, she did not lose heart. She decided quickly what she should do to save the prince's life. She did not hesitate to sacrifice the life of her own son. She showed utmost courage and presence of mind. She was ready to do anything to keep her promise. Her resolute mind and loyalty deserve our appreciation. Now the next main. Use the following present time expressions in meaningful situations. Now the expressions are still, yet, now, just. Now first, still. He has still not completed his work. Second, yet. He hasn't come yet. Third, now. She has cooked some food now. 4. Just. He has just gone out. Now, the next main. Rewrite these sentences using words given in brackets at the appropriate places. First one. The children have returned from the zoo. The word to be used is just. Answer. The children have just returned from the zoo. B. I have had a ride on a camel. The word to be used is never. Answer. I have never had a ride on a camel. C. We have had our lunch. The word to be used is already. We have had our lunch already. D. Lata has sung before foreign audiences. The word to be used is often. Answer. Lata has often sung before foreign audiences. E. I have seen the Republic Day parade. To be used is only once in my life. Answer. I have seen the Republic Day parade only once in my life. Now the next main is match the words in column A with their antonyms, that is opposite words in column B. Now column A, strong, opposite word is weak, like, dislike, end, begin, outside, inside. Now the next main is fill in the blanks with words from column A and add sentences using words from column B as well. First one, don't go outside. It is raining. Stay inside. Second, the hero dies at the end of the film. Now let's begin our work. Third, all of us like ice cream. Arun dislikes it. 4. The chair is strong. You cannot break it. You are weak. C. Next main. Fill in the blanks using the correct tense form of the words given in brackets. Now here you refer to page 61. Now here the blanks, I am giving you the answers. The farmers and their families have been, the word in bracket is be, you have to make it have been in their fields since 6 o'clock in the morning. The farmers, now the word they have given is plow. Now you have to write have plowed their fields and their wives have sowed the seeds. Their daughters have put earth on the seeds and their sons have watered the fields. Now next, use the correct forms of the verbs given in brackets and fill in the blanks. Now the first one, my wife, now here the word is try, has been trying to get a job, but she has not succeeded yet. Then the second, the patient has had biscuits and also drunk a glass of milk. C. The bridegroom has decided not to take a single paisa as dowry. D. The farmers had known that the sheaf of corn would fall. E. The village panchayat has nominated my father as a member of the panchayat. Now, this is the end. Thank you. Now see that you all complete your classwork books and learn.